What's up guys, I'm Luke. I am a recording and mixing engineer, and I take great pride in being able to call myself that today. I've been recording a lot of hip hop and rap vocals over the last year using Reaper as my DAW, and I've built this template from the ground up that I'm familiar with, I'm comfortable with, and so far through different revisions has worked very well, accomplishing what I needed to accomplish, and I thought I'd show you guys that template in Reaper today. It all starts off here on the record track. As you can see, we're using it right now just because of the screen capture software I'm using not wanting to work properly today. Record a line and drop down, pen and paper, record a line, drop down, and hits with auto-tune, some vocal rider. I want to control the volume a little bit off the gate. De-esser, more de-esser, compression, some more compression. This is the 1175. That's a 1174 clone that's built into Reaper, the JS plugin. Some EQ, more de-esser, and then more EQ. More compression. This is a pretty cool one, the LA2A clone from Toucan. That's a JS plugin also. And then some verb on the end to give the vocal a little bit of a space that I like. These leads get sent, really all of these here, 6 of them, get sent to a lead bus where it gets processed even more. And it starts out with de-esser, some more compression, limiting, SSL channel strip. This is where it starts to get color and a little bit more of the tone shaping. More de-esser, some multi-band compression, and then the CLA vocal. At the end, I really just love what that compressor does down here, and even though it's kind of squashed and it looks squashed, it's not doing as much as you might think. I mix with my ears, not my eyes. And then some saturation on the end. Now that signal, once it's processed, gets fed to these sends where there's some cool effects, and we'll go through those. Some more New York compression, but this one's set up differently than the one that's on the main track is. Some exciters, a saturator. This is from BPB. This is a free one, a really good saturator. Another exciter. This one does something nice to the top end of the vocal that I really like. And then a doubler from Isotope, and some modulation in the form of Valhalla Supermassive. I love the choruses on there. Some delay. This is just a little quarter note for some thickness on the main lead. And some more verb, but this is doing something a lot different than what's on the main track. And that's what your lead tone is. Now here, you'll see 4 orange rows. These are delays. So what I do is I'll actually, the end of a phrase, the end of a word, or really wherever I want, I'll crop that word out and drop it down and into here, and it'll actually work as your throw. It just works very fast for me. I have quick access to all the different timings that I want. The 2 green tracks here are just spares, basically, in case I want to add some more effects. If there's, you know, a sound that I can hear in my head, or the artist can hear in their head, I can throw some effects there and start working. We've got some ad-libs here. These are different than the purple ones you see here. These are sent to the lead bus, and they're just leads that are filtered, so there's still a lot more in your face. These down here are a lot more in the background of more of that swimming feel. and these are sent to a ad-lib bus. Your FX, your orange and green tracks are sent to the FX bus, all processed separately. So just so that way we don't have compression happening all over the place. Yeah, and that's my main template. It's very fast. It's quick to load up, load in, and get moving. I'll load the 2-track into this green row here, process it with some NLS bus, smack attack, some EQ, and center plugin, and then I stereo freeze it to the parent folder up here, so that way I have all the processing going on, but none of the DSP power being taken up on my computer. Everything routed into our master bus up here, where it gets hit with some limiting, compression, the black box. Love what this thing does for tone shaping. So many options. And then another limiter at the end. Playing with the master plan, haven't purchased it yet. Used up the free trial a little bit, but right now I've got my mixes sitting where I want them without it. Probably going to change in the future though. I love the master plan. That was a really good tool to have and use. And that's my template. It's pretty simple. There's a lot of things happening, but it gives me a very natural sounding tone to my ear and puts the vocals in a space where I want them when I'm working with a hip hop and 2-track beat without having to spend a ton of time trying to dial in a tone for an artist. So I hope you guys enjoy. And remember, mix with your ears, not your eyes.
I'm tired of mine, I won't kill. I should wear my gun around, trying to be like Cash with it. I should spray 100 rounds, trying to make it so tingle. Don't you try to fuck with me, I swear I blow this whole thing up. I ain't take my meds a day, probably hold your whole